Hey everybody, AcedTyler here. Welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts. In the last episode, Sora ended up having a shitty day because Destiny Islands got destroyed. Womp womp. And now here we are in Traverse Town, and currently Sora has no idea what the fuck he needs to do and where he has to go. So for right now, I guess we'll just go ahead and do a little bit of exploring, because I mean that's the only thing we gotta do. Maybe just find some answers. So that's pretty much what this episode is going to be in a nutshell. There's a safe over there behind that counter, which we can't do anything about it. I mean, I would love to see what's inside the safe. I mean, maybe there's a bunch of money in there. So we're just gonna go rob somebody else. That's what you're gonna lean towards, huh? Aren't you, Sora? All right, so let's head over to the second district and oh hey, random up. Oh shit. Oh dear. Ugh. That seems a bit gruesome. Oh god. Oh, Heartless. Another Heartless. Alrighty then. We don't even know the guy, but then and then he just somehow died. And now I feel sad already, even though we just met him. And now the shadows are back. So yes, yeah, the shadows. Now we have to fight them because they're well, now they're invading this place. God damn it, I can't even speak today. I just got back to the gym, so I might just stutter a bit here. So yeah, now there's a lot more Heartless we have to fight, and so that's pretty much what we're gonna do. Is like just go around and just fight more of the Heartless. So and as you can see right here, you see that not only do they drop those green ores, which will heal, but they also drop something else. Those little yellow ores that you see here, they're called money. And, well, not like money as in, like, spelled like the normal way. It's actually spelled M-U-N-N-Y, for we can see on there, so, like, they just, in simpler terms. And, of course, for, like, well, as you can already guess, the money here is actually the currency of this game, or the franchise in general. So, you know, pick this up, and that's how you can buy some stuff for whichever you want to do. And now there's actually two types of Heartless. There's a pure blood Heartless, like those shadows there, and then there's the emblem Heartless, which we'll be seeing a little later on in this game, which we'll be encountering a lot. So this is pretty much what the entirety of the video is. I just go around Traverse Town and in each of the areas, and I just fight some Heartless that will start spawning out. It's like, yeah, they're just here to wreck some shit. They already wrecked the island, so they're here to wreck this shit too. I already dealt with the assholes enough. But, of course, we have to find him because, for one thing, we do need some XP. And, oh, yeah, look at this. I don't know how, but that shadow just somehow just teleported all the way there. It was, like, flipped back and forth. Like, I was like, what the hell? Like, you just go, oh, yeah, I'm up there. I'm up there now. But, yeah. That's actually what shadows do, is that they actually hide into the ground, and that's how they can actually avoid your attacks. And once they pop out of the ground, that's your chance to attack. Oh, yes, there's a chest up there. Unfortunately, I can't reach it up there. On top of that, that awning. And so, yeah, because I don't have an eye on the jump, and so, like, we'll get a higher jump a little later, but now we can't, because we can't reach it up there, so for now that chest is up there taunting us, for the fact that we'll never reach it, and there's another one over there, in which we can't reach it, we can't reach either, so, yeah, he must be his cousin, yeah, just sitting there taunting me, Dex. So I'll just say this, though, pretty much for what this series is going to entail, it's going to be a bit of, well, you'll be seeing me just go around and like checking each area for any Heartless, and if I see them, I just go and, you know, just strike them, because, you know, thankfully, though, since we have the Keyblade, then we'll be able to, we have something to actually destroy them for once. So that's pretty much what we'll be doing, and that's actually what we'll be doing for this LP, is that I'll be checking out each area, and then I'll be fighting out the Heartless. So essentially, it's going to be a little bit of a grind fest, but I mean, I won't make it to the point where I would just do that repeatedly. I mean, because, you know, whenever I encounter the Heartless in a new area, I haven't reached it just yet, then I go and attack those, and then if I revisit those areas and they come back, then I just don't worry about them. That's just what I'll do. So, in other words, it's going to be a little bit of a grind fest, but, you know, I'm mainly doing this just for the sake of having XP, because, I mean, that's just what I do in RPGs in a nutshell, is that I just, you know, just get some XP, especially since, you know, for the later half of this game, where it gets much more difficult, and so since I picked the Dead Knight kind of playstyle, then that means I'll thankfully be able to get some experience faster. I might as well get some experience right away though, because spoiler warning, there's a boss later on. Yeah, there's so many bosses here that it's gonna be like, especially even though this is the beginning part. Well, I guess it's because I'm playing this on proud mode. That it is extremely tough, and like it's definitely one of those beginner's difficulty spikes, which which means that you be encountering something very early in the game, but manage to actually spike in difficulty, mainly because I don't really have enough power-ups or any other kind of upgrades that we'll be getting later on. And so yeah, that's like a case of beginner's shit luck or something like that. I don't know, something like that. All right, so here's the third district. Yeah, just some more Heartless skill. Oh yeah, if you go over to that area, well, after I whack some more Heartless in the head, yeah, I see that fountain over there. You look a little closer. Well, I mean, you'll definitely see it much closer if we get over there. So, yeah, see it over there? That's Lady and the Tramp. So yeah, one kind of a cameo, which of course they don't even appear physically at all in the series, but they're just relegated to just cameos for the sake of decorations and backgrounds and all that. So anyway, so yeah, this is basically what the episode is. It's just gonna be the entirety of me just finding the Heartless. So I guess since we have all this time here, then let's go. Oh yeah, I never got to mention. Sometimes the Heartless will actually drop items too. You'll actually be getting much better items if you're playing this on proud mode, from what I heard, and that's why I'm actually getting a little better items. I think that's just what it is. As far as I know, is that like if you're playing this on proud mode, then the item drop rate is a little better. Especially because we'll be definitely be needing a lot of those materials for something, which we'll see later on. But this some kind of mechanic. Oh, you see those little marks here, like the blue and red marks. We can't really do anything about those just yet, though. But we'll be needing, well, I guess some certain companions to actually help out with that. Yes, of course. Well, as you guys already know, but those of you who don't know yet, yeah, this game does, or these games usually do have a companion system where you just have teammates with you. But we'll be seeing just exactly who they are. Of course, could be just a couple of characters we very well know since childhood. Looks like it's locked. No shit, Sora. Anyway, so and there's this vacant house here. There's nobody in there. It's all vacant. It's all empty and quiet. Can I have this place? I hope the rent's a little cheap. Anyways, so as we go along, I guess I might as well just go ahead and talk some more about my experience with this game, because I never really got to talk a lot more about anything in the previous episodes, mainly because of those things we had to do, and then there were a lot of cutscenes. Yeah, especially for the beginning part, there'd be a lot of cutscenes. So let's just go and talk about some more with this game. Actually, with my history with this game. So, anyways, so you guys are probably wondering, like, what exactly got me into Kingdom Hearts to begin with? Well, I will say this though. I haven't exactly gotten to play Kingdom Hearts like when it first came out, because for one thing, well, for one thing, we couldn't really afford a PlayStation 2 at the time, and so I haven't really gotten. It was like it actually came out like when I was 6 actually, and actually the very first time that I ever saw Kingdom Hearts in action was through a commercial, and I was seeing this spiky-haired kid hanging out with Disney characters. And I was like, whoa, that's some kind of action game with all the Disney characters. What's going on here? I'm seeing Genie. I'm seeing stuff like Donald, Goofy, and I see like there's who else? There's like Peter Pan or I was like, what is going on here? But I never got to experience firsthand because well, at the time we just we couldn't afford a PlayStation 2 at the time. That and my parents kind of forbade me from playing video games at the time as well. So yeah. I mean, I didn't really get to start playing video games until about like I would say until I was 8 actually. Because that was when I first started playing the Nintendo 64. Now that's to say that I didn't really officially start playing video games at the age of 6, because I mean I did get around to playing the PlayStation, well, the first PlayStation, with an old friend of mine. It was like all the way back at age 6. But yeah, that was actually my first exposure to Kingdom Hearts in action. And so it wasn't until around once I reached my high school years. That a lot of my friends at the time, a lot of my peers, well, actually a bunch of my close friends, they were telling me about Kingdom Hearts, and they were also fans of the series. And then looking further into them, it turns out that the Kingdom Hearts series is actually very popular, like one of the most popular series of all time. And so many of my friends have been telling me about it, and so I was like, you know, oh man, I really am missing out. I better go and play it. And then it wasn't until around like when I got my well, I eventually got my PlayStation 3, and then I was able to get like the 1.5 and 2.5 HD remixes collections, which is what I'm playing right now, actually. And so I finally got around to playing those, and so well, that's how it actually got me hooked in the series. And so it's been a well, actually, I would say that I'm one of the more casual fans of the games, but either way, I really, you know, it was a great ride though. Now, of course, that's to say, it's quite an interesting one, of course. So you know, I was like, oh man, it's quite a bamboozling journey, I would say, and you know, especially later on. But overall, though, I really did enjoy my time with Kingdom Hearts because you know it's the games themselves they're a lot of fun, like you know gameplay wise, and you know and seeing all the stuff because like you know because first and foremost, I mean I may not have exactly grown up with or played much of the Final Fantasy series, but you know as a Disney fan, you know seeing as how since you know I grew up with Disney movies, I was especially glad to you know see all the see a bunch of my favorite Disney characters in action, and you know it was just all cool seeing that. So it's like that kind of fan service that that I really do appreciate a lot. So yeah, it's you know definitely you know with how fun the gameplay is, you know it's you know just haven't played those games for the first time. You know I play the hell out of them, and so you know it was definitely a lot of fun gameplay wise, and you know it's and just seeing all the fan service as well. So it was still a fantastic experience for me overall. As far as the story goes. Damn. Well, actually, strangely enough, though, in a case of early installment weirdness, the first game is actually pretty simple and easy to follow, surprisingly. Well, I guess because it's the first game in the series, so it's like, you know, if it's gonna start with the first one, it might as well just, you know, keep it simple. So, you know, if you guys are actually enjoying the story here, you know, from its simplicity that it is right now, well, hate to tell you this, guys, but enjoy it while you still can, because later on, oh boy, is there gonna be a lot to talk about, especially in Kingdom Hearts 2's case. But you know, I'll talk about it like once I actually do get to do a Let's Play Kingdom Hearts 2. I mean, don't get me wrong though. I mean, you know, I for one love Kingdom Hearts 2. It's actually without a doubt my favorite in the entire franchise. Well, particularly Final Mix though. But of course, in terms of story, well, I mean, it hasn't really gotten me to where I've checked out. That's where I mean, I was, you know, at the very least indifferent to the story because I mean that's how we learn Slapshot, and that's how we get like better attacks for the Keyblade. But yeah, I mean, I was very much indifferent to it. But you know, it's just to the point where it's like what? And then fucking Dream Drop Distance is where I officially gave up. So yeah, there you have it. But yeah, overall, you know, Kingdom Hearts, it's you know, it's definitely you know overall a fun franchise to play, and you know with all the fan service involved. But you know, without doubt, I really do enjoy playing these games. But you know, I'm actually one of the more casual crowd. And so yeah, that's there you have it. There's my whole history of these games, and you know, having since played them, it's actually something that I have been wanting to do a Let's Play of on this channel, and so I was like, oh man, Kingdom Hearts is gonna be the one Let's Play I'll finally be doing. And so I had so many other Let's Plays to do, like especially since I haven't even finished Paper Mario at the time, and which was long overdue. And that got me wondering, like, when I was ever gonna get to Kingdom Hearts. Well, got all those done, got the other Let's Plays, and now here we are. We finally made it. But yeah, so yeah, there you have it. That's my whole history with it. Now, the game I'm playing right now is, of course, Final Mix, part of the 1.5 and 2.8 or 1.5 HD remix, which of course I did play the original for the PS2, but of course I'm playing Final Mix because it is the definitive version, so it's definitely the better one. And I'm playing this on the PS3 though, mainly because I mean I know what you're thinking. Well, but Tyler, you're gonna play this on the PS4 because of better frame rate. Well, here's the thing. I'm a lot more used to playing Kingdom Hearts with 30 frames per second because seeing it at 60 frames per second is so weird. So that's why I stuck with the PS3 one, because it still runs at those kinds of frame rates. But that's just me. I mean, you don't have to take my word for it, but you know, that's just what I decided to do. So anyway.
They'll come at you out of nowhere.
Who are you?
And they'll keep on coming at you. as long as you continue to wield the Keyblade. But why? Why would it choose a kid like you?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Never mind. Now, let's see that Keyblade.
What? There's no way you're getting this.
Alright. Then have it your way.
Speaking of fan service, I'm sure that's a lot of the Final Fantasy fanboys are actually screaming at. But yes, this is without doubt squally on hard, and I mean, you know, I know that anything like well because of this game. Now this guy's being a dick though because he wants to take the Keyblade, and so now we have to fight him off. Now, even if no matter whether you win or lose against this fight, you'll still go on anyway, so it doesn't really count even if you do lose or win. But he is kicking my ass though, and you know. For one thing, I actually never won against him. Although I was actually doing better the last time, but yeah, I forgot his attack pattern, so he got my ass handed to me.
Hey, you found it. Nice going, Leon.
Still, it looks like things are worse than we thought. A lot worse.